Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and today I'm here to talk with you about the worst foods for your metabolism and why. So if you're excited for today's video, don't forget to give it a big, huge thumbs up. If you're new to my channel or you haven't yet subscribed, I would love to have you here. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell right next to it so you never miss a single video. Check out the description box down below for nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories. Very, very important to keep your metabolism revved and to see the most success on your weight loss journey. If you want to chat with me directly, I do offer one-on-one coaching sessions as well. Also in the description box, you'll find links and discounts to all of my favorite healthy things. So definitely check that out before you go. So let's jump into the worst foods for your metabolism. Before we jump into the worst foods for your metabolism, let's first define what a metabolism is. So your metabolism is a naturally occurring biochemical process whereby your body converts food and drinks into energy. Is a key factor when it comes to achieving that number on the scale. The more efficient your body is at burning calories and transforming them into energy, the less likely you'll be to put on those extra pounds in the first place. This is why I always say make sure you're eating as much as you can and still lose weight or maintain your weight, because that is what keeps your metabolism revved and working at its highest capacity. When your metabolism isn't working at its best capacity, it's really hard for your body to shed that excess weight. And one of the reasons, besides not eating enough, that your metabolism can slow down is you're choosing the wrong foods. We need the right foods, the fuel to stoke our metabolism. So I'm going to be sharing with you some foods that are known to slow your metabolism. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't eat these foods or you should eliminate these foods from your diet. It just means to eat these in moderation. And these are foods you probably shouldn't be eating every day or for several meals. Food number one is refined grains. It's no shock to anyone that pasta, pizza, and breads shouldn't make up the majority of the foods that you're eating every day in order to lose weight or even maintain your weight. Large quantities of gluten and starch can really wreak havoc on your metabolism. It's a very simple transition from these refined carbohydrates into a more whole, real carbohydrate. Make sure that you're choosing unrefined whole grains. There's fewer calories in this, so it's going to help you reach your caloric goal and stay within your calories much easier. And digesting these unrefined carbohydrates makes your metabolism work much harder than refined grains. Therefore, you're burning more calories and you're keeping your metabolism up and running in order to digest those whole grains. So in a nutshell, your metabolism doesn't have to work as hard to digest refined grains as it does unrefined grains. Simple carbohydrates also end up spiking your blood sugar levels quite regularly throughout the day if you're consuming these several times or with several meals. So that's another reason to really pay attention to whether you're consuming refined or unrefined carbs, not just for your blood sugar levels, but more importantly for your metabolism health. Number two is alcohol. Sure, a nice cup of wine or a nice cold beer is a great way to end the day. But drinking too much alcohol in a sitting, what is defined as a normal amount of alcohol in one sitting, is 1 drink for women and 2 drinks for men. If you're regularly consuming more than this, it can take a major toll on your metabolism. It's not just about the excess calories in the alcohol, it's what your body does with the alcohol that you're consuming. Drinking alcohol decreases your body's naturally fat-burning ability by over 73%. When you drink at an excessive rate, more than 1 drink at a sitting for women or 2 for men, this is formed. I'm going to not pronounce it correctly, so I'm going to put it here on the screen. This is a highly toxic substance that signals a lot of red flags to your body in the form of your digestive system. So when this is present in your body, it is very hard for it to digest the calories that you're consuming because it's busy trying to detoxify all of these chemicals in your body. So if you are going to drink alcohol, be mindful of how much and how often. Number 3 is conventional produce, aka non-organic produce. Eating foods contaminated with pesticides is a leading cause of a lowered metabolism. And the more of these foods that you're eating, unfortunately, the worse off you are. When you have a high level of these pesticides that are sprayed on non non-organic produce, you can have a more difficult time losing weight due to these pesticides slowing down your metabolism. Our bodies were not made to ingest a large amount of pesticides. So to eliminate this from happening, all you have to do is choose organic produce. I did do a video on the Dirty Dozen. These are the items that you should always purchase organic. This was actually done on my weight loss channel, but I will link that video down below for you. You can also simply Google the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. Now the produce and the items on the Clean 15 don't necessarily have to be purchased organic, but for me, I just choose to purchase all fruits and vegetables organic. Number 4 is traditional yogurt. Greek yogurt actually offers a lot of metabolism boosting properties due to its high protein content and its high dose of probiotics. But when you venture out into traditional yogurt, you know, the good old-fashioned red container of Yoplait yogurt, that's where you run into a few issues when it comes to your metabolism. These yogurts have very, very little protein and are generally extremely high in sugar, and they have 0 healthy probiotics. Be wary of yogurts with a lot of added sugar or even what is known as fruit puree. This is just fruit smashed mixed with sugar. Make sure that you're choosing Greek yogurts, and most importantly, make sure that whatever yogurt you're choosing, besides being low in sugar, is high in protein. Protein is what helps stoke your metabolism. So by pairing that healthy dairy with high protein, it's the perfect combination to keep your metabolism up and running. Number 5 is fruit juice. These can put a major damper on your diet. 1 glass of no pulp orange juice gives you 22 grams of sugar. And you pair that with a bowl of sweetened cereal, and now you have an additional 20 grams of sugar, and you haven't even finished your first meal of the day. When we consume this amount of sugar in one meal or snack, it just makes our blood sugar levels soar. This basically tells your metabolism to slow down, which means you'll be burning less calories and ultimately less fat, less weight. Number 6 is soda. You already probably knew that drinking soda pop isn't doing your body any favors, but it can actually be slowing down your metabolism and you don't even know it. Many traditional regular sodas, we're not talking diet yet, are filled with high fructose corn syrup. It's very, very high in sugar and fructose. Remember, your metabolism is what's used to turn your food into energy. And unfortunately, our metabolism doesn't know how to do that with fructose. It's not digested or metabolized by your body. So consuming a large amount of regular pop can dramatically slow down your metabolism. Not to mention, it's full of empty calories and can often put you over your calorie limit for the day, therefore seeing the scale move in the completely wrong direction. Also be careful of diet soda. Just because it's 0 calories doesn't mean that it's not packed with a lot of chemicals and things you shouldn't be consuming if you want to keep your metabolism revved and stoked. So your best option is to steer clear of soda in general, or at very least consume it in a very, very light moderation. Number 7 is restaurant fried food. Fried foods from your local restaurant may be your guilty pleasure, but you need to think twice about them. They can be fried in partially hydrogenated oils or trans fat, which both of these actually gum up your metabolism and keep it from working correctly. In fact, it can put your metabolism at a virtual standstill. Diets high in trans fat or partially hydrogenated oils generally lead to a more calorie-dense diet versus those that are high in monounsaturated fats, the healthy fats. So if you're going to enjoy fried food at your local restaurant or fast food chain, make sure that it is in moderation. Don't include it as an everyday part of your diet or even once a week part of your diet, just in moderation so that again, you can keep your metabolism functioning at its highest possible way. Number 8 is farmed beef. This means non-organic, non-pasture raised beef. Indulging in a burger from time to time isn't necessarily a bad thing, but what can be detrimental is the beef that's making up that burger. Non-organically, non-grass-fed cattle are often treated with antibiotics, which can have a profound detriment on your healthy gut bacteria. And when your gut bacteria is out of whack, a lot of things in your body are out of whack. And that can also lead to damaging your metabolism. Your metabolism can't function properly if your gut bacteria isn't where it needs to be. So the best way to combat this is to make sure that you're eating organic, grass-fed, grass-finished meats. Now, when it says grass-fed, grass-finished, that means that the particular animal isn't fed a grass-based diet and then finished off with a GMO feed. They're actually fed a grass-based, plant-based diet up until they are processed. So it's important to have grass-fed, grass-finished meats. My favorite is the Butcher Box. I find it to be the most affordable, much more affordable than any local grocery store, and it ships right to your doorstep. I'll link that down below for you guys with $30 off your first box if you want to get into the grass-fed, grass-finished organic meat. Number 9 are those frozen convenient meals. What these meals lack in calories and fat, they make up for in metabolism slowing properties. To make up for their lack of flavor, because let's be honest, a lot of these frozen meals aren't the best tasting. Manufacturers will add a lot of sugar, sodium, and trans fats in the form of hydrogenated oils just to make these frozen meals taste better. I know they're convenient and it's okay to have them, everything in moderation. Try to really pay attention to what you're putting in your meals, and by cooking those at home, you can be in control of the ingredients that are going into your meals. And if you are opting for a convenient frozen meal, read your ingredient label and try to pick one that has the best ingredients that you're able to find. Number 10 is regular good old-fashioned sea salt. When you're choosing salt, opt for iodized salt. Iodized salt actually has a positive effect on your thyroid and in turn on your metabolism. Without sufficient amounts of iodine in your body, your thyroid has a hard time functioning, and therefore it makes it harder for your body to burn fat. And your thyroid and your metabolism both have to function properly for you to reach your health goals and to do it in a healthy, sustainable way. Number 11 are granola bars. And this was a little sad for me, but there's a saving grace when it comes to granola bars. These are often thought of as a health food. Granola bars are one of the sneakiest metabolic meltdowns there is out there. While the oat base of this granola and these granola bars can help lower your blood pressure and your cholesterol, they're generally packed with a shocking amount of added sugar. Things like high fructose corn syrup and just tons of preservatives. If you think your favorite granola bar or granola brand is exempt from these harmful ingredients, just make sure that you're reading that ingredient label. My 2 favorite granola options are Purely Elizabeth and Julian Bakery. I'll link Julian Bakery down below for you, and you can find Purely Elizabeth at your local grocery store. When it comes to granola bars, read your labels. Look at how many grams of sugar there is and really look at their macro profile and make sure that it lines up for your health goals. So those are the worst foods for your metabolism. Let me know down in the comments if some of these surprised you and if you knew some of these foods may not be the best choices when it comes to stoking and fueling your metabolism. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel and lets me know what types of videos to put out in the future. And if you're new or you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell right next to it so you never miss a single video. Everything I discussed today will be linked down in the description box, along with nutrition coaching and all of my other favorite healthy things. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.